Hello and thank you for purchasing my Phpbb module for Jamroom. Today I will be showing you how to set up your module. First we will need to install Phpbb version 3.0.12. This will be put on the root of your domain directory. You will need to create the folder form and place your installation files inside. I will let B360 show you briefly how to install Phpbb.
Folks, you're going to want to go into your FTP first things first. You need the directory to install your forms to. So you have to use this directory, FORUM. So I'll create that directory. Currently, you're going to have to use Phpbb version 3.0.12. Copy all those files into the form directory. While this is going on, I'm going to go into my PHP MyAdmin, and I want to create the database testing form. It's already created because I had to do this tutorial over, so I'll put testing form twice, too. Okay, so that's our database. Great. Now I'll just wait for this to finish off copying, and then we'll be ready to move forward.
Now you will install Phpbb as normal. For help with installation you can refer to their website for full instructions and more documentation. Also there is a forums for help specifically with Phpbb. I will let B360 show you briefly how to install Phpbb.
Great. So now that that's installed at the directory, we can come on into here and type form, and it takes us to our Phpbb form directory where we can install. And you're going to want to go to proceed to the next step, and the first thing you'll find is that 5 folders and files are not writable. So we need to go inside the form directory. We need to make those writable. So I'll change the properties over to 777, and I'm going to set the group owner permissions reclusively. So the first one's catch in files, in store, config.php. This one just needs to be able to be writable. And images avatars upload. Great. Now that everything is ready, we'll test again and make sure that we can install. And then we'll start the install. So we want to be on our databases on our local host. And testing form 2 was our database name. And this is just my development server, so I have just a standard login. And we're going to set our administrator name. And proceed to the next step. And congratulations, we are logged in. Okay, this is a very important step, and I overlooked it at first and then had some errors, so please make sure that you delete or remove or rename the installed directory. I was in a hurry. So make sure that you go into form and you delete the installed directory. Great. Now that that's done, we'll refresh, and we don't get the error and our form is now active. So we will go, we will post a reply, and we will be testing a post. Okie doke. That went smooth. Now we need to go in and copy a couple files over to make sure that the system is working with Jamroom. The first file that you'll need to include here is the UCP needs to be replaced into the forms directory here. So we want to copy that over. And yes, replace it. And then for the module, we want to drag and drop our Phpbb module inside of our Jamroom directory. Once that's complete, we'll be able to go back inside of Jamroom here. And we need to activate our Phpbb module. Cool. Now, me being just me, I always integrity check my system, probably too much, but after I do a install of something like this, that's what I do. I make sure everything is running smoothly. And it passed smoothly. Alright, so now that the admin is in, I should be able to log out. And let me get two of these open here, so that way you can see that there's nobody logged in. I'm going to log back in with the administrator. And you can see that it logs me in. Okay? Pretty cool. So now I'm going to go into the forms. And I'm going to post another topic. Working for admin. Also, I can go into the control panel. Right here and change anything I'd like. For further testing, I'm going to log out. And if I go over here and refresh my page, I'm logged out of the system. I can't move. So it's fully integrated with the administrator as well. Alright, now let's create an account and kind of run through the testing. I'll create a testing account. I might have already done this actually, so I don't believe this was erased off my system. Let me go in and make sure. Oh yeah, my testing account was still in. So I'm gonna delete him. Okie doke. Now we can sign out. And I want to sign up to this system, so I'm going to create an account. I'm going to call him testing. Almost done. Sent me an email. So I'm going to go into my email here and validate my account. Great. So we're validated. And we are logged in now as testing. So let's make two windows open here. There we go. So now that we're logged in here in our Jamroom as testing, if I refresh the page over in the Phpbb, we are logged in as testing. I think the previous screen was because it was still holding the cookie from the administrator. But I'm fully logged in as testing, and I can go to the post and say it is working for testing. And so now, as you can see, all three accounts were able to work. Great. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. I would also like to take the time to thank you for your support at My-Radio.co. If you need further support, you can catch up with us there, or on the forums at Jamroom.net.